morning, Senator McCain. My name is Katie Rashid, and I'm usually a New York Democrat, but I'm very interested in what you have to say. You mentioned that you thought the U.S. had an obligation to make things calm down in Pakistan. If you were president, what do you see America's role in Pakistan would be, and what would you do about the political turmoil that's going on there now?
Thank you, and I'd like to give you a very simple answer. And that simple answer is we want to see the democratic process move forward. But I also think that we ought to remember that the two previous rulers or prime ministers in Pakistan both were stewards of failed states. Pakistan was a failed state under Sharif and Benazir Bhutto. It's just a fact. And we know there was corruption. And we know that this guy Sharif tried to close the airport so that Musharraf would either crash land or something bad happened at the time that Musharraf took power. It is a nuclear armed state. It is vital to us in the war against Taliban in Afghanistan. There is significant radical Islamic influence both in the army, the intelligence services, and in their society. The thing we need to worry about is Musharraf doesn't move forward with the process, then it radicalizes more of the population. So what I would do as president is I would send the smartest people I know over there who know these leaders the best to talk with Musharraf, talk with these other leaders, and try and get the elections back on track. Now, it is a good sign that Musharraf said he would step down as head of the army. Remember, he said he wouldn't do that before. It is good that they're setting a date for elections, I think for January 9th. But there's also got to be a lifting of martial law. And I'm very worried. Very concerned, and I know you obviously know the area and are concerned too. If you have a radical Islamic takeover in a country that has a nuclear arsenal and sits where it does in the Islamic world, not only geographically but politically, we've got enormous problems ahead of us. So it's you know, a lot of people see it in the paper and they think it's halfway around the world. Well, right now, American young soldiers and Marines are fighting in Afghanistan. And a lot of the people that are fighting are coming out of the so-called safe havens in Pakistan and as we speak. So it's going to be tough. It's going to require the highest level and the most delicate diplomacy, not one that gives itself to just threatening to cut off all aid to Pakistan or threatening this, because if you're going to threaten something, you better be prepared to carry it out. Thank you.